What's up guys? Today we are going to be doing best attachments for the FAL. Now this will make your gun super strong, killing super fast. Well, I mean, it already does that. Literally, this one is so good. Damage range and all that good stuff. So this is going to be a common thing. Everyone usually, for some people, most people would put on a monolithic suppressor for muzzle, which is probably the best bet for your muzzle. And if you don't have a monolithic suppressor, I recommend you go to this with this tactical suppressor, because if you go with this, you're going to lose that damage range, which you do not want to lose. So stick with tactical suppressor if you don't have monolithic suppressor. So I'm going to put that on. There we go, I have that on. Now the next thing you need to put on is your barrel, which should be not this. This one's easy to unlock. This one only makes your aim down sight speed a little bit better. And your bullet velocity, you do not want to lose that bullet velocity. That's very important. So that we're not going to go with that one. Now this one just adds ADS and movement speed, and we lose bullet velocity and recoil control, which is not good because the FAL already has a lot of recoil. So for this one, we're going to go with this because we get that damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control, which is super important. So for the barrel, XRK marksman. Now for ammunition, this one's kind of your choice. If you have a really fast trigger finger, go with 30 round mags. If you have a decent trigger finger, go 24 round rags. And if you don't have really a trigger finger that's good, you just want to try it out, just stick with the normal rounds. I have a really fast trigger finger, so I'm going to go with 30 round mags. And then after this, you'd want to go to rear grip, and you would want to go to, you can either choose this, whichever one you want. Stippled grip tape or rubberized grip. If you want to get ADS speed to sprint to fire speed, you can go with this one. This is the only one I recommend going with. But of course, if you do not have the best aim, go with this one, because this one adds that recoil control to your gun. So stippled grip tape is what I use, because ADS is pretty important. So you have these 4 attachments. And then the last one that I add would be an optic, and the optic I add is the VLK 3x optic. This optic is so nice and so clean. So now this is what I have on my gun. I have the monolithic suppressor, XRK marksman, 30 round mags, stippled grip tape, and the optic. Also, another great optic is the GI mini reflex. Where is it at? This one right here is a very good optic as well. So you can always go with this optic too. And of course, if you don't want to use an optic, you don't have to. That's what Iron Sight's for. If you want to save an attachment and add like an underbarrel. If you're gonna add an underbarrel, I would recommend you adding this or this. One of these two if you're gonna add an underbarrel. This one is pretty good, but you do lose that ADS and that walking movement speed, which is not great to have in Warzone. But in this, you do lose a little bit of movement speed, but you do get that recoil and the aiming stability, which is very important, which adds that control, the range, which is super important. So if you are gonna add a foregrip or underbarrel, I highly recommend you adding the Commando foregrip. Also, this works too. Ranger foregrip's a great gun to have. Like I said, you also don't need to add this, and you can also add, if you're worried about having no movement speed, you could add the no stock to make just so you move faster. So if you don't have the ammunition and you don't have optic, you use the Commando foregrip and the no stock. You can play around with lasers. Personally, I don't really like using lasers. I don't know about you. I don't really like